Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. What can I say? Came up with a really good idea sitting in the grocery line, sitting in the checkout line at Costco. I said to myself, man, I really want to put out a banger deck tonight. And I said, all right, let's go into the Dark Forest. What is the Dark Forest? Well, as you can see, we have the Life Goes On here. But what does it entail? Well, it's a Golgari Life Gain Vito. Ooh, what does that mean, Golgari Life Gain Vito? Well, let's take a look. We're going to amp up the Life Gain, and we're just going to absolutely massacre with Life Gain and Life Drain. This is the Dark Forest. Before I do the breakdown, of course, I will say very quickly, please, if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Jay Villain today. The channel's growing like nuts. Get in on the ground floor. You got the option right now. And, of course, you will avoid the like and subscribe. Who will come after you for not liking and subscribing? It's almost a full moon. Avoid him. Check out our Twitch. Twitch.tv/ThatVillainJ for nightly streams, late night. And deck teching, hanging out, chatting. You can even challenge me if you want. If you can't get enough villain, of course, there's always our Discord. As always, the links will be in the description. And if you really want to support the channel, if you really want to show yourself your dedication to villainy, check out the new merch store. Again, links will be in the description. So, let's break it down right now. Let's see what we got. Serrated Scorpion, good early blocker, a little bit of life gain, a little bit of life loss. You know him, I know him, he's a good guy. Life Goes On, this is essential. This is a very powerful card for uncommon. You gain 4 life for 1 green. If a creature died this turn, you gained 8 life. I'm going to show you how this gets powerful later. Feed the Swarm. Not too much removal in this deck, because it's not really what it's about, but doing double duty of destroying an opponent's creature or a permanent or a enchantment is very handy. And I'm not really worried about the life loss because of the amount of life we're going to be gaining in this deck. Essence Symbiote. Whenever a creature you control mutates, put a 1/1 counter on that creature and you gain 2 life. Yeah, we do have some mutation in this deck, not a lot, but we do have some. Wouldn't say it's a full mutate deck, but it's there. Inscription of Abundance. This is a great one. I'm warming up to certain inscriptions. Some I like, some I don't like. This one I do, because he's cheaper. 2 1/1 counters on target creature. Gain X life, where X is the greatest power among the creatures you control. And target creature fights creature you don't control. So that's a lot of stuff there. That's removal, counters, and life gain. And if we kick it, we get all of them. And believe me, we want all of them. Early game, it's useful. Late game, it's overpowered. Kazandu Nectarpot. You gain 1 life from landfall. He's a good early blocker, and he helps us get a little bit of life. We have some ramp in this deck, so he helps kind of boost our life as we gain, as we ramp lands. Silversmote Ghoul, another important part of this deck. This zombie vampire returns tapped to the battlefield if you gain 3 or more life. But you can also sacrifice him and draw a card. Well, look at the synergy we have here. Whenever a creature dies, you gain 8 life. Okay? And whenever you gain life, he comes back. So for 3 mana, 1 black, 1 green, and 1, you sacrifice him, draw a card, gain 8 life, and at the end of the turn, he hits the battlefield tapped. Ooh, that's a lot. 8 life card draw, 3/1 comes back to the battlefield. It's a lot of synergy. Vito. You know him. You love him. You worship him. He is the Bloodlord, the Thorn of the Dusk Rose. He's a legendary vampire creature. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. That is absolutely banger. And he can give all your creatures lifelink to the end of turn to absolutely close out the game. We got 4 of him in here because we need him. He is a big part of our engine. Roiling Regrowth. Sacrifice a land, put up to 2 basic lands in your library, then shuffle. I like this one specifically, but you can put any kind of ramp in here that you want. If you want Cultivate, fine. If you want You know, Migratory Path, fine. Any kind of ramping or land drop you can put there. Insatiable Hemophage. Because of the amount of mutate we have, we want a little bit of Death Touch, and if we get a big stack of mutates, we can hit him for that much life. And whenever we gain life, of course, he's going to lose them. Gem Razor. Got to get rid of those enchantments or artifacts. He is a 4/4 reach and trampler, and he mutates for cheap. And he will up something. So figure your Essence Symbiote out, he gets a 1/1 counter on that creature and gain 2 life. If Vito's out, whenever gain 2 life, he loses 2 life. Boom, 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 boom. Migratory Greathorn. Another ramper. A chief ramper. 3/4, search a basic land card, put it on the battlefield. So let's say we have Essence Symbiote and Kazandu Nectarpot. Guess what? Land comes out, 1 life. He gets a 1/1 counter and 2 life from Essence Symbiote. That's 3 life. Silversmote Ghoul would come back onto the battlefield. Vito, because we gain 3 life with Vito, he would lose 3 life. You get the idea. Clackbridge Troll. 8/8 Trample Haste. Enters the battlefield. They get 3 Billy Goats that they have to sacrifice to you. But if they sacrifice as a creature, he gets tapped. We gain 3 life and draw a card. If we have Vito out, guess what? He's losing 3 life. We draw a card. We gain 3 life. And it's tapped. So this is really adding an extra layer of punishment onto what is going on if we have Clackbridge Troll. And he is probably one of our most expensive guys, but he is worth it. Okay? Auspicious Starrix. He will bring a bunch of stuff back out to the battlefield. If you're able to mutate him, he's expensive mutator, but even if you can put him down and put another mutator on top of him, so he will put lands, he will put any kind of permanent onto the battlefield. He will bring the pain. Elder Gargaroth. Hey, Vigilance, Reach, and Trample, and when he attacks, you gain 3 life. Guess what? When we gain 3 life, Silversmote Ghoul comes back. He loses 3 life. If we have Vito out, lots of stuff triggers. He is a very powerful card. We want beast tokens, we want drawing cards, we want gaining life. This is the way to do it. And to finish him off, doing something a little bit different. I've never used the Great Henge. I forged it for tonight. Since we got these big boys out, alright, since we got these big beefy guys out, if we have the Great Henge out, we add 2 mana and gain 2 life. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under control, put a 1/1 counter in it and draw a card. We can get a crazy amount of engines going with this combination of cards. You can tweak this a little bit to your liking. Please do. I always encourage people to do things to their liking. But this is a very, very powerful deck. All said and done. We ran in the stream pre-video. We ran some amazing games. So let's take a look at it on the big board here. We're 3.1 average, so we're not that expensive. We're mostly a little heavier in green. It is a standard deck. Plenty of creatures, some instants and sorceries, only 1 artifact, 22 lands. If you want to up the amount of lands, we just have a lot of ramp, so we're going to be getting a lot of lands out. We also have alternative ways to get mana like the Great Henge. So we don't really need to run 24. If you're feeling a little bit nervous about that, throw another creature out and put another land in. We can tech it later if we're having problems, but this is the basic bones of this. You can change this around as you want to go, but this is the basic bones. So take a look at the alternate layout. Where are we living? We're kind of across the board. We're kind of smooth ramping here. We can really kind of get things going at 3. 4 is when things really get out of control, because even these are 3, because we really want to play the mutate cost for these ones. So I would put these in the 3 camp, even though that their hard cast is 4. All these guys here. So 3 is where we're living. Our closers are 5, and everything else is gravy. So let's take a look at it in action, as they say. Let's take a look at it actually working on Diamond. I do call this the Dark Forest because I'm an edgy edgelord. That's why. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff, but I don't need to bother you with that because we do it early in the video now. So let us go. All right. So yeah, this deck is capable of quite the amount of fireworks when it gets going. Hopefully, we'll be able to show that off tonight. All right. Yeah, that's actually not a bad. That's not a bad hand at all. The best thing I can say, your opening hand is very important. And one of the advice things that I always give people that say, I'm real bad at mulliganing. Well, it's important to get good because mulliganing is important. Mulliganing can make or break your entire game. So don't be afraid to learn to mulligan. Even if you don't want to play ranked mulliganing, just knowing how to mulligan a certain deck, how many cards to throw away. Would a black shrine work in this deck? It does gain life, but then I have to get up every morning and look at myself in the mirror and said that I played a shrine. So ultimately, you've got to weigh the cost against the rotting out of your soul from putting shrines in your deck. So I mean, it's cost-benefit analysis, you know. If you're not problem with shrine decks eating away at what makes you human, then yeah, you could probably put one in. Can you tell how I feel about shrines? Does it sound like I like them? Does it sound like I'm happy with them? Alright, so now we're getting the engine going here, guys. And then we put out another one of these. Loses the life, and then we go... Oh, why did it not attack? Why did it didn't attack for me? I misclicked it? I might have fucked myself there because I needed to get that 5 damage off. Yeah, I really needed to get that 5 damage off. I'm gonna do this instead. Next, attack. So I think we're gonna massacre him here. I think we're just gonna win. Right? Yeah, we're just gonna win. Didn't really matter. How do you like that? Okay, so that did it right there. That's a little bit, what did a shrine deck do to me in high school? I don't want to talk about it, man. I don't like getting near shrines or locker rooms anymore. That's all I'm going to say about it. So yeah, that was how you do it. You throw that life gain up there, you let him eat that life, and you go nuts and hit him with that 8. And it's hard to survive that 8, man. When you gain 8 life and they lose 8 life, that's a big gap to overcome. Let's keep it going. Not bad. Cheaper hand. Hopefully we can draw into a life, but we even so, we'll have an Essence Symbiote and a Nectarpot out. If we get a green, we can put something else out. Yeah, we got a green, so we can put Essence Symbiote out. I don't want to have to play Gem Razor without killing a, whatchamacallit. He's going slow here, so it's going to put us in advantage. He's going to stomp on him. Bit of a waste of a stomp there. Silversmote Ghoul. The little symbiote noise, yeah, it's pretty funny. Cultivate, so he's ramping. Alright. There's Starrix. We're going to Nectarpot because we're going to regrowth next turn, and we want to gain that life. He's going to dismiss him. Okay, so he's just ramping and ramping. I'm going to get... Should I get Rolling Regrowth out? We're going to get Vito out, then Rolling Regrowth. Teferi's Tutelage. What is this? What is this? McBash, what's the name of this? What's the name of these colors? You're my color guy. Blue, green, red. I can never remember that one. Something weird. Nobody plays it because it's bad. Jund. That's right, Jund. I always think of jungle. I think that's the idea, is Jund. Yeah. Grixis, Jund, Bant, Naya. Grixis, Jund, Bant, Naya. I can't remember them all. Abzan, Mardu. Temur? Oh, man, you steered me wrong, guy. You steered me wrong. Temur. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people play Temur. What is this, Temur Adventure? Alright, pass. He's got nothing to play. He's just gonna hit me with that. Storm's Wrath. Okay, so we're gonna do... Life Goes On. Okay, we're gonna put out Roiling Regrowth. Sacrifice him. We need a black. We need a green. Alright. Lost but searching. 2 additional lands a turn. He's got ramp, but what exactly he wants to ramp to is unclear. He might try to get rid of that right away. No, he's going to scry. He's going to dig for more cards. I feel like he's digging for something that's going to just end the game. Some sort of unknown card that's just going to nuke the entire board and make him win automatically. Yeah, that'll work too. Opt. He might be looking for Ugin. I think he'd have found him by 38 cards already. He might be ramping to Ugin. He's going to unsummon him. He's just crapping out a humongous amount of mana. So what exactly he wants to get to is unclear. He's just got slowing tactics and mana. That's all he has is slow tactics and mana. Slow tactics and mana. Nobody likes decks like that. He's not really milling me effectively here. Stern Dismissal. It's unclear what he wants to do here. This is a really weird deck. There's Runecraft. So is it just like a crazy mill deck? Like it's just a Temur mill? Because that's honestly what it looks like right now. So he's got Yeah, I think it's just a Temur mill. I think the idea is just to play as much land as possible to mill you out with Ruin Crab. That's the most imaginative, unimaginative thing I've ever heard in my entire life. So he just has removal to put things back in your hand, destruction. So he just has destruction, card draw, and mill. That's it. That's his whole gimmick. Because now he can put down 1,000,000 lands, and then he can draw cards like crazy. And then every card that he has that lets him draw or put down lands just lets him draw more. So he's going to cycle and draw a card. When he draws a card, he's going to mill. And then he's going to get this Triome, which he can put down. He can put down another Song of Creation, which will let him throw away his hand or whatever. Luckily, hopefully if I can gain some life here, I can bring the Silversmote Ghouls back. He's going to unsummon, yeah. So yeah, this is just a really, really complicated mill. That's all this is. This is a really, really complicated mill. Alright. Good job, guy. You succeeded in being the biggest asshole on the face of the earth. Nobody else try, because this guy did it. Congratulations. Gutenberg. You figured out a way to make mill even worse. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, Amon-Ra. I'm going to assume that you are. You know what I do. Much sarcasm. I assume so. That deck really didn't require the other person to really even show up. The band that Jund Mill or Band Mill. What is it called? Temur Mill. Yeah, that Temur Mill. I didn't even need to be there for him. He could have just played that by himself. If we're being honest. So this is a Death Touch, probably Golgari Death Touch, I would imagine. It might be Mono Green Death Touch. No blocks. All right. So we're going to put down this. Activate its ability. We're going to find another green one. And since we gain 3 life, we can go on with him, and if he dies, he'll hit the battlefield again. Yeah, he was reading the card. That was some card reading right there. So he can return him. And we're going to mutate Auspicious Starrix next turn. You know what? I don't like when people start looking at my graveyard. I feel weird about that, man. You ever want to freak somebody out? Just look at their graveyard, start going through it, and then just don't do anything. That'll freak somebody out. Since I gained that life, another Silversmote Ghoul hits the board. And we're just gonna kill him next turn. He's done here. Because I can just hit Vito, unless he slaughters Vito. Yeah, he's gonna slaughter Vito either way. He's gonna be in trouble. He better not attack. Don't attack, homie. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Stop reading the cards. And just hold steady. Okay. Good man. Good man. So, I think we're looking pretty good here. Oh yeah, I think we're looking all right. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we're doing all right here. I think we're doing all right. Oh, he's gonna kill that guy. That's okay. I got too much for you already, homie. We're gonna have to eat lures. Okay, so Clackbridge Troll first. What do you think? You think we did all right? I think we did all right. Wow, board wipe would really come in handy for him right now, wouldn't it? Not a bad little Golgari death touch, but He's a little bit outmatched here. A little bit outmatched. I'm not going to say a lot outmatched. But we can just hit the woe here. I'm not going to make him suffer anymore. I will never have it be known that I am not merciful. That's a mercy kill right there. I was going to torture him. I'm not a monster. He fought to the end, too, so... I may be a villain, but even villains have standards. He fought nobly until the end. Alright, let's keep going. This is a fun-ass deck to play, man. Really, I recommend this. This is a fun deck to play. I'm proud of this one. Oh, the forced mulligan. Well, yeah. Let's see. Kind of fucked me up, but alright. Clackbridge Troll, you're too expensive. Yeah, so we're going to play Fabled Passage first. If we can get that Vito out, we can get things going here. Kazandu Nectarpot. This is Luris Demir Mill, so this one might be a quick one, especially having I had to mulligan a good hand. But hey, that's okay. Actually did me a favor there. Alright, maybe you put a mana on top for me, that'd be great. Wind Robber. Did you put a mana on top for me? Yes, you did. Thank you, sir. And turn. What did he throw away? Not that bad. He's going a little slow here, so he's buying me time. If I can start sacrificing creatures, I can really start screwing them up with these life goes on with Vito. But I'm not really worried about life gain right now because I think my life is going to be at a pretty good place. What is he going to do? Kill him? Yeah, he's going to kill him. He's got to spend the cards on something, so... Unfortunately, we have Gem Razor. I don't know if there's anything, there's not very much that we need to use Gem Razor on. This is not an enchantment-heavy deck. And we're going to not attack because I want to catch those Merfolk Wind Riders. I want to catch one of them. More elimination, but we can play this. Buy some more time. We finally have the mana. He's not really doing much. He's not even milling me that fast. Loris. Who are you gonna bring? Bring back a crab. Do I have any more Silversmote Ghouls in the graveyard? I don't, unfortunately. That sucks. Because they come back no matter what, which is kind of a little bit of anti-mill. So, pass. We're going to get rid of him. Oh, why didn't he come back? I paid the 8 because it was the end step. Plenty of life, but I can't get any card. He keeps milling me. I can't get any cards out. And he had those eliminations. He attacked with Rune Crab too. That's a net decker right there. Somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. I'm going to draw mana right here. The auto shuffler is tweaked after you get milled to let you draw mana, so you won't get locked out. Silversmote Ghoul, okay. Another Zulaport Duelist. This is just Loris to mill rogues. I mean, this is some net deck shit. This ain't really nothing. Mana for me. Alright, now we're talking. If he has a drawn on the lock, I'm gonna blow my brains out. Got more removal. But I can bring my Silversmotes back. I think there's a lot of them in there. They're all going to come back tapped, though. Nope, he's got a counterspell waiting for me, too. Yeah, he's going to mill me long before he kills me. But he's doing good. He net decked himself some good shit tonight. Oh, yeah. too much life and he doesn't have a lot of power. Alright, you realize what he did last time. Gem Razor. It's probably just got a handful of elimination, so I don't think it really matters. I would probably not even play this much elimination. If you're running a Lurrus deck, you're actually better off running the Mire's Grasp and all that. I would get rid of some of these direct. Well, Drawn on the Lock's good, but a word of advice, if you're thinking of net decking something like this, put some enchantments in there if you're running Lurrus, because then they get to be reused. Drown on the Lock on top. That's a forest, so we're just going to concede there. You have Astral's Weezafer to thank for that, for making me mulligan. That's who I'm blaming. You proud of yourself, man? Let's keep it going. It's not a net deck because people run the Duelist and the Slitherwith variant. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate you not doing it for that. This didn't do it in the first Slitherwith variant. So what's the Slitherwith variant then? What's that all about? I've seen that lure. I mean, I know that Lurrus deck. The Lurrus, it's just small rogues, and you just Lurrus them to death. And then you sacrifice that one and do it. I mean, it's a simple... It's a simple deck. Yeah, not really. It's just the Dimir Rogues variant with Lurrus. Run into another Golgari. Golgari Knight here. Another move from Skype. That is strange. Direct damage. Come on, kill me. Oh, quest in peace. Hey, Demi, what's up? Demi, you got your present for being the 5-gift subber. He must be thinking, what a mad lad. Why did he just attack me? Oh, you got a Great Henge. I got one of them too. Yeah. He didn't know. If I get another thing, I'm gonna kill him real fast here. Don't attack, dude. It's not a good idea. It's gonna hurt really bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. Oh, that's right. I couldn't block him. That's too bad. Green mana. There we go. Who's he gonna get? Who's he gonna get?
Gone. Time's up.
Yeah, I could have, but I wanted to save it for something else. I wanted to gain life with it. With Vito out, so I could have done a big hit. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. No, we don't need that. Silversmote Ghoul. We can kill Clackbridge Troll with him. No, we'll hold off. Ah, there we go. There we go. We're just going to go ahead and win. Fight the goat? No. I'm going to go through too many steps for that, man. That's why I wanted to hold on to Abundance. The Scorpion doesn't have Death Touch. Hey, look, a 20 gem card. That's weird. I don't get those very often. Friday night, look. Friday Night Magic at Home Super Standard. What's that look like? 100 card standard deck. Okay. That'll be interesting. You must always fight the goat. Else the world fall to darkness. We must always fight the goat. Yeah, I wanted to keep that inscription. I think I said that. I keep the inscription in case Vito came back. And I knew I have 4 Vitos in there. So with Clackbridge Troll, I was going to gain 8 life off the inscription. And it just worked out nice. Let's see here. That is too much black mana. That is not good either. Do I dare go to 5? This is bad. That's actually not terrible. Roiling Regrowth. I'll get rid of you. You must always fight the goat. Kazandu Nectarpot. We got 2 Vitos. Goat fight button. Everybody wants a goat fight button. He's gonna attack me for 1. Alright, please be a mana. Thank you. Gruul, Landfall. I should be able to survive this for the most part. If I'm able to get some land, I'll be able to. Or I really just need a mutator right now. That would be really great if I could get a Migratory Greathorn like that. Something like that. That doesn't help. Gives me that. next? This is an instant, so no, we're just gonna hold steady. I'm a little slow out the gate. That's my only disadvantage to it right now. This is a very, very fast deck, and I'm a little slow out the gate to it right now. Scale the heights. He can play an additional land card, so he's really going to jack him up. Oh no, that's why he's only going to win with 4. That's not that bad. Alright, please be a mutator, or a land card, or a black mana. It is a land card. Very good. Gain that life. We're going to kick it. 2/2 counters on a creature that I control. It's going to be this guy. Target a player, me. Target a creature I control, this guy. Target a creature I don't control, that guy. I left myself open there, but he didn't have... If he has a black... If I get draw black mana, he's in trouble. If I draw Mutator, he's in trouble. Pretty much anything I draw at this point, he's in trouble. That was the wrong play, homie. That was the wrong play. Oh, it's a Naya. Look at that. Okay. It's a freaking Naya. He's going to add 1 green. What is he going to do with that? First fire up middle. Go in with him. He did not go in with him. Alright, excellent. Here we go. Mutate on 3/3. We're going to go on him. And then we're going to send him in. Yeah, he's probably running Felidar. He's going to use him. Okay. Oh, he's running it all. He's running a Scoot Swarm, too. Luckily, we don't need to attack him to kill him. We just need to be able to mutate one more time. Or get a black mana. Choose blockers. No blocks. I'll take it. Alright, that is Silversmote Ghoul. Ooh, Auspicious Starrix. Well, it's only 1, so it's not going to be that bad. Oh, it is Phylent, the World Sculptor, though. I only need to gain 3 life for him to lose. No, unfortunately, I don't. That's really all I need to hit the crazy go nuts button here. And I'm just waiting for that, because right now I just need to draw. That might do it. That black mana. It's down to 1. We hit that button there. And then we hit him with the pop. There we go. And he scoops. Alright. Very good deck. Very, very good deck. Actually put me up to almost tier 2. Playing it tonight. Very powerful, very effective. I like it. I hope you like it too. And we're building up our packs for a big pack buy, for a big pack opening we're going to do on Saturday, so make sure you make it there for that. And I'm going to leave the video for there right now while I go edit it. So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and it's been cool.